Hello and welcome to French Philosophers React, a philosophical take on the news headlines for today, September 14th, 2024. This is an AI-generated podcast and can make mistakes. Use it for generating possible ideas, but don't rely on it as an authoritative guide to the news or to the details of French philosophy. In the news today, Senator JD Vance has proposed a plan to end the war in Ukraine that mirrors Vladimir Putin's stance on territorial claims. Vance suggests maintaining current borders without regaining lost territory, effectively accepting Russia's gains. This proposal has drawn criticism from some who argue it would legitimize Russian aggression and undermine Ukraine's sovereignty. The idea has sparked debate about the complexities of identity formation, territorial stability, and border dynamics. Some see it as a pragmatic solution to the war, while others view it as a symptom of deeper issues that require a more nuanced approach to global politics and human societies. So what might French philosophers have to say about this news item? The story of Senator JD Vance's proposal to end the war in Ukraine by maintaining current borders without regaining lost territory is a stark reminder that our understanding of territorial stability and identity formation is woefully inadequate. This oversight has allowed us to overlook the fundamental paradox at the heart of modern geopolitics: the irreconcilable tension between the fixity of borders and the fluidity of human identity. As Michel Serres so astutely observed in his book, The Five Senses, our perception of the world is shaped by a complex interplay of sensory experiences that defy clear categorization. The rigid boundaries we draw around territories, cultures, and identities are merely attempts to impose order on a world that resists such simplifications. Vance's proposal, with its emphasis on maintaining current borders, inadvertently reveals this paradox. By accepting Russia's gains without regaining lost territory, he essentially acknowledges the inherent instability of borders, which Serres would argue is an insurmountable challenge in a world governed by the irrepressible forces of chaos and disorder. The story also highlights the problem of identity formation in the context of geopolitics. As Serres noted in Genesis, human identity is not a fixed entity, but rather a dynamic process that emerges from the complex interactions between individuals, cultures, and histories. In this light, Vance's proposal can be seen as an attempt to freeze time and maintain a static understanding of national identity, which ignores the inherent fluidity and multiplicity of identities. This stance overlooks the fact that human societies are constantly evolving, influenced by shifting power dynamics, economic forces, and cultural exchange. Moreover, the story speaks to the issue of knowledge production in the context of geopolitics. Serres's work often critiques the tendency to reduce complex phenomena to simplistic dichotomies, such as good versus evil or us versus them. Vance's proposal exemplifies this problem by framing Russia's actions as a clear-cut example of aggression, rather than acknowledging the more nuanced complexities of international relations. This approach overlooks the role of knowledge production in shaping our understanding of the world and the ways in which power dynamics influence our perceptions. The debate surrounding Vance's proposal also underscores the importance of considering the long-term implications of such decisions. Serres's work often emphasizes the need to adopt a more expansive, cosmopolitan perspective that takes into account the intricate web of relationships between different cultures, histories, and territories. By prioritizing short-term pragmatic solutions over a deeper understanding of the complexities at play, we risk perpetuating the same cycles of violence and instability that have plagued human societies for centuries. Ultimately, Vance's proposal represents a missed opportunity to engage with the more profound issues surrounding territorial stability, identity formation, and knowledge production in the context of geopolitics. By embracing Serres's ideas on borders and identity, we can gain a more nuanced understanding of this conflict and its implications for global politics and human societies in general. This requires us to adopt a more expansive perspective that acknowledges the inherent instability of borders, the fluidity of human identity, and the complex interplay between different forces that shape our world. In conclusion, the story of Vance's proposal serves as a stark reminder of the need for a more nuanced approach to understanding territorial stability and identity formation in the context of geopolitics. By engaging with Serres's ideas on these topics, we can begin to develop a more comprehensive understanding of the complex issues at play and work towards creating a more just and stable world for all. Thank you for listening to today's episode of French Philosophers React. Be sure to come back tomorrow for more reflective takes on the day's news.